for my shop. Today we have some dragons, some Goliaths, some liches, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to start off with this Eldritch horror. This is by... oh geez, I'm blanking. This is by Keeper. This is what he looks like. Pretty mean dude. Up next we have this ice mephit. Could also be used as any other sort of mephit or possibly an imp. And this is by Monster Atlas. There we go. This is 32mm scale. Up next we have another Eldritch horror from that same set. So this is part of a set. This is by Keeper. Again, these come in 32mm, 28mm, and 40mm scale. So there you have him. Another sort of body horror creature. Alright, up next we have this woodland elf, maybe druid, by, I believe this is TPK Labs. So he carries a staff. You can see he's got horns. So that's why I think maybe druid. Up next we have another of the Eldritch horrors by Keeper. Sort of a body horror creature, part of the set that we've seen a couple of already. And that's what he looks like. Let's see what's next. There we go. Better view of him. Sort of an Eldritch horror. Up next we have a Goliath Barbarian. And this is by DM Stash. The person who ordered this ordered a 32mm and a 28mm because he knew they'd be large. So here is 28mm with this axe. And here is the 32mm Goliath Barbarian. And this is by DM Stash, like I said. Up next we have one by Necromancers, sort of a similar model as the last one. I accidentally printed this because I thought this was the order, but so here we have another barbarian, not a Goliath though. Okay, next we'll pull out another of the Eldritch horror set. So this is a set of 5 creatures. I think we've seen 3 of them already. This is maybe the 4th one. Oops. There you have him. So this is a pretty scary set to throw at your players, especially if you get the whole set. And here's the last one of the Eldritch Horror set. This is 32mm by Tales Keeper. And here's what he looks like. Kind of an ugly dude. Alright, this next one is a blind monk. Uxus, I believe is his name, and he's by DM Stash. Part of their Eastern Journey set. Good looking mini there. Oh, looks like maybe we had two sets of those, because here is another one that we already just looked at. This Eldritch Horror creature. Scary mini to throw at your players. Alright, we have a dragon up next. A little baby dragon by Nerixon. The original name for this is Kata the dragon. And this one's popular not just from D&D players, but people like to have this and just pop it on their desk. Plus I offer them painted in silver and gold. So they're all ready to just pop on your desk and look at. So this is the 40mm version. It also comes in 28mm. So this is about 2 inches tall, or an inch and a half. No, that's about 2 inches, and the 28 is an inch and a half. Up next we have a Lich. This is the Frozen Lich by DM Stash. Again, a scary little monster to throw at your players. Let's see who's next. Oh, another Lich is next. This one kind of looks like Vecna. Of course it's not Vecna. That's trademarked. But here we go. So someone bought all of these Liches at the same time. So their party's in for a bad day. Maybe a council of Liches. This next one is the Queen of Spades by Nerixon. Good looking mini there. Let me pop some more into the hot water. And we'll pull out our next one. This is a mummy, and this is by Primal Collectibles. I believe this is part of their welcome stash from my mini factory. Let's see who's next. Okay, this is a Bard. And this is by DM Stash. I can't recall his name, but you can see his loot there. So nice player character there. Then we have one of my more popular models. This is the female Elven Ranger. People really like this one. Alright, next is my another popular model. This is A Necromancer or Undead Sorcerer by Nerixon. See who we have left. Let's pop some more in there. So we have several left. Alright, back to the Eldritch Horrors now. Like I said, apparently we sold 2 sets of these today. Haven't shown you this one actually. This one's sort of a two-faced. Like he's got a second head growing out of his head there, kind of screaming. Tentacle arms. Just an Eldritch Horror. And once again, another Eldritch Horror here. So this one sort of has a gaping maw. All his face and torso has opened up into this claw. Next we have an Elven Rogue. It's by DM Stash. This is part of their Betting in Blood series, or season, I don't know what you'd call it. Release. Betting in Blood release. See if I can get this off without breaking it. There we go. Okay. A nice little rogue here. A couple of daggers on either side. Then we have a female gunslinger. Another one by DM Stash from that same Betting in Blood release. There is a female gunslinger. Elven, I think. Yep, with those pointy ears. Wearing a mask. She's got another gun on her hip there. Up next, we have... so this one comes with a base that has like wind circling around her. You can see from the bottom there, that's what the rest of the base would look like too. So she's sort of an air sorceress, or something like that. Okay, up next we have an Underdark Ranger. He's part of the Dwarves of the Deep release by DM Stash. And he has got that very delicate tip on his arrow there. So you need to ship it carefully. And we have another Eldritch Horror here. Let's see which one this is. Okay, there's our Gaping Maw Horror again. Okay, up next. Ooh, that's a little delicate. Let's see if we can get that off. So this is... Oh, no. I broke the bow, and I have to reprint that one. This is a Elven Ranger by Dart Art 3D. You can see half her bow there. So, gonna have to reprint that one. Then we have this Tiefling Bard by Gaz Minis. She's got her lute. She's sort of mid-dance. Let's see if I can get that back up there. got her horns, definitely a tiefling, definitely a bard. Okay, another Eldritch horror here. Let's see what this one looks like. Alright. Let's see what our next one is. This seems to be Paladin, I believe, by Primal Collectibles. He's got a very delicate sword we need to look out for there. So this one is available with a helmet and without a helmet. And they picked this one up with the helmet. Just a couple more to look at here. This one is called the Death Hound. This is by Tales Keeper again. And then we have Lady Presto by Vaults. See if we can get her off without breaking her. So she is part of the Zombie Circus line. And you'll see why she fits in that line in just a moment. There we go. Okay, so she has, you can see she's holding out a bag, and then coming out of the bag is a hand with a gun in a very Bugs Bunny cartoonish sort of manner. And then last we have an Almirage, a cross between a bunny and a unicorn, I guess. And I think that's going to do it for today, so thanks for tuning in.